SCCRESA TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this weekend, Dateline Schools, we're learning about many of the Know How to Go activities coming up here in St. Clair County. To provide us some information, my special guest from Central Michigan University is recruiter Morgan Hales, as well as from the Know How to Go Initiative office, we have Dena Norrod. And Dena, last night you had your first event of the school year with the University of Michigan recruiter coming in. Do you bring a lot of recruiters in from the colleges around the state?
Yeah, actually, every high school will invite college recruiters in to talk to students about what it's like to attend those institutions. And so many of those dates are actually listed on the school websites, but we also post them on our Know How to Go website so families can see what schools might be visiting their students' school so that they can talk with them about that school. And then we also host a college fair in the county at SC4. That's coming up at the end of October. So students have the opportunity to really research and talk with schools without having to leave their home area to see what it's like to attend that school.
Morgan, is this how Central Michigan gets most of their incoming freshmen or transfer students, by having you and your colleagues going around the state?
Yes, it's definitely a big part of it. We get about 19,000 applications a year at the school, so we get a lot of applications. Our goals when we go into the schools is to explain to the student, how do I apply to the institution? What kinds of things do I need? The application fee, what are the next step in the process? Because a lot of students don't know. So that's kind of what we do, is we go in there and we say, this is how you apply. These are the things we need from you. This is how long it's going to take to get an answer from the school, and then these are the next steps in the process. And then most importantly, what academics we have and what kinds of things that we can offer the student.
And I imagine for the students that probably eases a lot of the tension and stress that they have, at least getting that initial blush of what CMU has to offer.
It definitely does, because a lot of students are first-generation college students and they have no idea how to apply, and that's where we come in, is to help them and to get them there.
Okay, I imagine one of the biggest questions is, how do I pay for this, and what do you have to offer that way too, right?
Exactly, and that's where all the financial aid comes into play as well.
What about the parents' part? I mean, what do you get to do with the parents? Because obviously if you go during the school day, the parents aren't there with the kids.
A lot of times we see the parents at the college fairs, and so important things that we like to let parents know is to not only look at what the cost is of the school, but what is the perfect fit for a student. Because obviously we would love everyone to go to Central Michigan University, but we also know it's all about the perfect fit. Not every student is going to be a fit at our school, just the same as they might not be a fit at another school. So it's just kind of calming those fears and explaining to them what the processes are so they know as well.
How do the students determine whether CMU or Michigan State or Michigan are the best fit for them?
I think the big part is visiting a campus. It's one thing to have me come into the classroom to tell you how great our university is, but you really have to visit. And with that said, I tell students, visit at least 3 schools. Make a pros and cons list. See what you like, what you don't like, what is going to be the best fit for you. And by visiting the school, that's going to help you.
And we'll have more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.